Dylan's playing, what's that game that the kids play these days?
Poker.
It's like Lazy Birds? Crazy Dogs? What's it called?
Wait, what are we doing?
Willets.
Will it beat the other readers?
Will it beat leaders?
Will it be good? Will it do well?
He is so entertained with himself.
Welcome to Curiosity Public Dutch.
Jules.
Deferential Dylan. With new graphics.
What's the theme song? How's it go?
And the dance.
And the dance, yeah.
Oh, that's in there, baby. We got him.
And yes, another episode of our Ultimate Spirits Competition, our quest to review every sipping spirit on the face of the planet and subject it to our crazy hard 100-point scoring system. And in this episode, you can't even really see this bottle on the camera.
Wow, but it has a nice purple
Mystery
top.
Yeah.
That is not a purple top.
Right. Don't call this a purple top or the Willett fanboys will just rain hell down on you.
Will it?
Will they? But this is Willett's 8-year wheated bourbon. And it is a really cool looking bottle. Let's show a little close up here. It is
Look at that.
got
The gold
kind of the
motif.
gold writing.
I got all that like thumbprints there.
Yeah, lots of thumbprints. Aged 8 years
Plus.
plus. 54, so 108 proof. And it is purple. It is a purple top on there.
Purple
But
rain.
don't call it a purple top, or there will be hell to pay. Distilled from a mixture of corn, wheat, and malted barley. This is aged, distilled, and bottled by Willett Distillery, so their own distillate.
Yeah, so the question is, will it have wheat or frunk? We're gonna have to pull out the shirt from the guild days.
Yeah, it says on the back. Did you know that?
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Remember that? I didn't even know that was there.
I don't know. What
Do
you're
that
talking
swing again.
about. I know.
Oh, that's going in, baby. Repeat.
Around and around.
Will it?
All right, pass me your bottles and pass me your glasses, and I'll open the bottle.
Jeez.
And what else you got, Dylan?
Yeah, so, I mean,
Like
Will...
no cork pop. Did you?
Yeah, let's talk about Willett.
It's an actual synthetic, right?
That's a little.
Willett was flying under the radar a little bit until the pot reserve, I think, just kind of put him on the map, right? Willett, it became a household name because Willett Pot Reserve had a very unique shape, and it made the list of a lot of different people back in the day.
And the early ones were sourced.
Right.
All their stuff for a long time was sourced. And some of them were really good.
Yeah, they were really good. And then the kind of fizzled out, the rise started to gain some prominence among the community, and then
Well, Noah's Mill also was from
15
there.
year.
The 15 year,
it was
which
a
was
15 year.
incredible.
Really
and then
great in the
Lost
past.
the age statement. Was still okay for a while. And then the newer batches, which are distilled by Willett, are just a completely different bourbon, and
Yeah.
they're not nearly as good.
Yeah, and then the there are Willett bourbon that are released from time to time that have higher age statements that people go crazy over. Those are the ones where they have the purple tops and such. I mean, for the price, and I don't know.
It's a status symbol bottle. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Jules
you're
would
not
love
gonna
it.
miss it.
Jules would love it.
Sold.
All right, well, let's get tasting this. Let's see how it is. And if this is going to be the new weeder on the block to kind of rule them all. Price point, we should mention.
reader on the block.
How much?
What? Oh yeah, $250.
Someone's on, like tape delay today.
$250.
What's
let me
MSRP
say it
though?
again. Let me say it again.
MSRP is lower.
$250.
MSRP?
$250.
No, it's not. MSRP is lower than that.
It's like 150.
We'll try to put
I've
up.
never seen it below 200.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
obviously.
that,
I think the MSRP
it's like saying the MSRP of a Buffalo Trace product, right? It's still, that's what they
That's
say.
not the MSRP. All right, fine. I'll look it up for you.
It's like Jules playing video poker.
Hey, my strategy works.
What is that strategy exactly?
There is no strategy. Held
Okay.
the keys. 150.
Suggested retail price of $250.
Wow. All right, I stand corrected.
Me too.
I just wanted to make Dylan fume a little bit more. All right, we're going to get tasting. Let's go in, guys. Shut up.
Wow. Oh my.
Willett, you shut up.
What?
You're not supposed to be looking.
It's the stupidest piece of paper I've ever seen, man.
That's like that's every review for you.
Market crush.
All right, guys, we've had some time to taste. We've all scored it independently. Dylan caught a look of Jules' score and laughed. I don't know if that means it's good or bad. I'm confused. This was a little bit tough to score for me, but I really want to talk about it.
I don't know.
It was, I don't know. Anyway, before we get to that, Jules is going to tell you guys about our scoring system.
That's right. We have 100 points across 10 categories. That's mostly 10 points each. That include aroma, flavor, body, complexity, balance, finish, uniqueness, drinkability, aesthetics, and value. However, flavor will be at 20 points, and then aesthetics and value at 5 points each. You can medal in our competition if you score 16 up, go from bronze, silver, gold to diamond.
You can tell because the 8s are real 8s. They're not the squares.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The crazy 8s.
He's phoning it in? Oh, he's not phoning it in.
No, he's not phoning.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, guys, let's reveal our initial scores. Of course, this can change as we discuss it. Initial score time. My initial score. 73.
80.
Just 70. Average. I mean, that's
above average.
That's like the one word to describe everything. Just
That's a silver
average.
medal. That's pretty
That's
good.
great.
yeah. I mean, it's it's
In our competition,
It's
that's
good whiskey.
great.
It's good whiskey.
It's like the student in a class. They don't stand out. They're not failing. They're just kind of skirting by. It's okay.
That's a good life.
All right, well, let's get into it, guys. Let's kick it off with aroma 7.
7.
I give it an 8. I was getting a lot out of this.
I see that.
I was getting,
It's
a
bold.
nice,
It's bold.
yeah, bouquet of floral, fruit. So it was nice fruity components. I was getting pastry even. I felt like I was in a baked goods shop.
I got a touch of the frunk.
Oh.
And I did originally have an 8. You did too, yeah. I went down to a
It
7.
went down because it went the front. The front came in.
frunk
The
is in
frunk came in, and I said, "Okay,
Okay.
this is kind of interesting because they kept advertising. I mean, like all of the people that are just what do you call it? What do you guys call it? The influencers and whatever, who basically is, to me, they're
You
just
are
like,
an influencer.
No, I am not an influencer, but the influencers
seen
or
your
whatever,
Instagram.
i.e., the people who hawk your product, in return you get money and whatever. Like basically
Or
the
just free
salespeople.
product.
Yeah, the salespeople, right? So
Free junk.
they kept emphasizing. They're always saying, "Oh, it's a blend of much more aged barrels, like 9 to 11 or whatever." And I always thought it's strange. Maybe some people are like, "Whoa, I'm getting more for my money." I did not think that. I was like, "What is wrong with the barrels that you have to put in older barrels?" Something is off,
look, everybody
and
used
it
to-
makes sense to me.
Weeders are hard to perfect. We've learned
Yeah,
this.
it makes sense to me now. I understand why they try to.
it's a good-
hats off to the PR because they flipped it, right? They wanted to go, "Oh, you know what? You're getting more years for your body." I'm like, wait, no. What is wrong with it? What is wrong with it that you had to age it longer? And now I understand. They could not get the frunk out.
Yeah. There is still, there's good flavors here. There's some good
Yeah.
sweetness. It's pleasant on the nose. And
good.
it's a
Average.
really strong 7. And I understand the 8 because I was there, but I just got a little bit of that frunk.
Man,
And it's dissipating a little
to me,
bit. It's
I
getting better.
like
enjoyable.
there's like
It's
about
not enough to impact the
about
score.
60 to 70% of the aroma are very pleasant, sweet. It's reminiscent of what a weeder can
Yours
potentially
isn't
do.
opening up. Mine's opened up a little bit.
And then-
try it again.
Mine's
And then the
amazing.
30-40% is just where it's still not there. You're not barreling out some of these kind of inconsistent or immature aromas. Well, you know what? And since you brought that up, I'll talk about this. Every time I nose it and every time I taste it, it actually got worse for me.
Really. I think the nose, it's not like it's getting better or worse. It's just, I feel like the frunk is dissipating a little bit, but it's not improving the nose. Like the first sniff, it was much more prominent. it's still there.
I mean, the positive.
I don't know, man. This is an enjoyable nose.
Yeah, the positive is that it has a lot of the
lot of good flavors.
stuff. Good aromas. Yeah. But you still get that funk.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yeah.
It's really messing with you. All right, let's move on to flavor, our biggest point category. I gave it a 17.
Whoa.
18.
I gave it a 15, and I went down from like a 17.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the sugars, you get the baking spices. There was a sour thing at the end of the palate that carried into the finish.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't love that, but there are a lot of good flavors here, and I had to give it credit for how many good flavors there are here.
A lot of good flavors. I mean, I don't know. I was just experiencing something else, man, because it's like I bit into a nice, pastry that had like a fruit jam inside of it, and it had even like a hint of like mint on top. It was just wonderful.
It's a
little caustic in some levels too. Like the bite is sharper than it should be.
That is right. It to me, the words that kept coming to my mind was hollow.
I don't think it's hollow.
I think it is immature in some ways. It really was disappointing because I was like, I desperately wanted a bold competitor to the Buffalo Trace Sweeters.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for it.
We all do.
And they did a great presentation. The pedigree.
The stats, 8-year, 108 proof. You're thinking you're just trying to one up Weller 107.
Yeah, and I was thinking like, oh, okay,
that's traditionally a 7-year 107. They're like, let's go 8, 108.
Yeah, we're gonna get full proof. We're gonna get William LaRue Weller. We're talking about a cheap Pappy. Pappy 10 year.
But at the same time, this kind of gives me hope for the future. Like in another 10 years, I think they're going to master it, and they're going to figure out what's
with the barrel
with
selection.
This. And then
they're going to be able to tease it out.
We'll look back and be like, "Wow, you remember when Willett 8-year was not that great?"
Yep, it will go to this number.
I hope so.
My hope is, it will go up there. And as more barrels,
there's a lot of promise. There's a lot of promise here.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Body, 8.
8.
I gave it a 7.
It's pretty good.
It was just average.
Dude, it's nice,
really
man.
average.
Good
Average
coating,
should be
fluffy.
a 5. This is better than average.
Yeah, this is way better than average.
Good
mouthfeel.
To me, it coated the palate well. The mouthfeel was
It's
nice.
okay.
Despite that caustic sharpness on the palate, like it still coated it well.
This is not where you drink this and a connoisseur will say, "Wow, the body is really
That's true.
something
That's true.
that's standing out." It's not standing out.
I think it's good though, and I'm giving
It's okay, yeah, like for sure. It's
better than
it's
okay.
not bad. Yeah, that's why it's a little better than okay. I gave it a 7.
I understand some. It's a soft 8.
Yeah.
Jules, anything to say?
Nope. I'm enjoying myself.
Jules is just like, give me another pour, dude. Like I'm just gonna sit here and drink. Complexity 7.
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, there's a decent amount going on.
I give it an 8.
Yeah, no surprise.
There's a lot here.
I kind of understand it.
Dude, with everything that's happening, I mean, I'm getting all kinds, like I said before, the same kind of flavors.
And I get that because
Those
sometimes
many flavors,
chaotic flavor profiles are chaotic because they are complex, but
I always,
understand the
I think about I was like, oh man, I wish there was a little bit more summer fruit. I wish there was a little bit more stew. I wish there was a little bit more Jeff.
Yeah, I admit
wish.
it leans more
That's-
on like the dark sugars and all
It's
that
not.
side.
It's not dark
like the
sugars.
bright.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
you're
nothing.
getting chocolate.
No. It's free.
Dude,
I am shocked. I am shocked that
chocolate.
this is Jules's
Cinnamon,
take on this. He is a maker's
fanboy, yeah.
fan.
you know what? Look at this bottle. That's why he likes it. Because the bottle is beautiful.
And he didn't
I see
even
some
buy it.
purple
I
wines.
bought it. I should be giving it all 8s so
let's-
that I feel better.
Let's move on to balance.
Hater.
7.
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
I give him an 8.
It was the sour at the end that kept me from going any higher. Everything else is actually balanced pretty well, but that sour that comes in at the end of the palate.
It wasn't at the end for
not
me.
bad
It was
to me.
beginning, middle, and end. And I was like,
I thought the beginning and
why
mid palate
is
were
this there?
pretty good.
Why is this there, man?
Yeah. The thing is, the other flavors fall off in the mid palate. So it's almost like the front and mid palate are better balanced. In other words, they balance out the sour, and then the sour is all that remains at the end. And it just throws the
I
whole
was getting more than
experience
just
off
the
for me.
sour at the end. I mean, I am experiencing the sour, but it didn't overwhelm me as much as it did you
It's not
guys.
overwhelming. It's a 7. It's still pretty good. It's just could be better.
In some ways, it's just a relief. I mean, I don't need to chase this. Ever.
Yeah, it's nice to know that.
Maybe in 10 years. I don't know.
Okay, guys, uniqueness bonus
Finish?
points.
Did we do finish?
Oh, finish. My bad. Yeah. Wow, thanks, guys. Sometimes we skip things and you don't catch me. That's when it's bad. One of the episodes, we didn't even give our initial scores not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's like nobody caught it.
Brilliant.
That's why we need a producer. If you want to volunteer your time and money, just sign up below. Finish 7.
7. I give it a 7.
Yeah, it's the sour that ruined it.
Is it-
and it didn't
exactly.
completely ruin it. There's still...
It's long.
It's the story here. It's like there's a lot of good things, but there's some bad things too.
Yeah.
I give it an 8. It's great. It's fine.
All right, who cares? Let's move on to... I'm kidding.
No, the sour component, and I think you can taste the age and you can experience the finish. You can tell that this is not a 4 to 6 year old bourbon.
But I think you're right. I think the sour and the frunk were out of control.
Yeah.
And then this was the best they could do to kind of get them within control.
I look at
And they did a decent
$250
job.
if I'm paying.
But yeah,
for folks who think like, oh, I'm like really harsh.
For folks.
I just want to explain something. I had to spend my own money on this. If you guys had to spend your own money, you'd be pissed too, because you're gonna be thinking about this in your.
Or you're going to convince yourself
You
it's
got like
really good.
$250. Yeah, $250. I expect things. Okay, this isn't McDonald's, right? It's not McDonald's where I go like, I spend $5
You're
chicken
gonna get a
nuggets.
DJ.
Yeah, look, if I buy 20-piece chicken nugget for $6, right, and 1 or 2 chicken nuggets are deformed or burnt, I'd be like, okay, I throw that away.
$6?
I'm cool.
Where are you shopping,
I'm cool.
dude?
$6.
It's like $12 now.
$250? No.
It's called inflation.
No, I don't want a 7 for a finish. I do
Right.
not want sourness in the finish.
But that's all
I want
value.
a $250
That's all value.
Exactly.
finish.
That's
I'm
all
sorry,
value,
folks.
bro.
It's all value. On the face of it, I think our scores are justified though.
Yep. Whatever.
Okay, so where are we?
Uniqueness.
Yeah, uniqueness. I give it credit here for the bottle
Yep.
and everything.
Me too.
8.
8.
I give it a 7. 1 point for the bottle, right? 1 point for the fact that it's a weeder that is trying to take down Weller. So I appreciate that. That's why it's unique to me. So I gave it a 7. Those are the things. But in terms of everything else, in terms of the flavor, it is not very
but hang on.
unique. It is a 5.
It's also unique in that it is a 8-year age stated.
Age stated.
108 proof weeder.
Yeah.
The bottle is unique. The purple. I mean, it's beautiful.
7.5. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's
Which is-
And we
it's a soft
round
8.
down.
It's a soft 8. I think it's good.
Like if they presented
Yeah, but
this
what's
liquid
another
in a
age-
trash bag, I'd be like,
What's the other age stated weeder? Old Fitz. Rebel. That's it. Weller 12.
Maker's Mark.
They're not age stated. They're coming out with the seller selection or whatever they're
Yeah,
calling
by
it.
the time this video comes out.
Okay, all right. That's your point. That's your point.
No point.
I don't really.
Whatever. Uniqueness 7.
Okay, guys. Drinkability 7.
7.
Yeah, I could keep sipping it.
I'm not gonna vomit.
I might move to something else next.
Yeah.
but it's not bad. It's enjoyable.
I give it an 8. That's good.
Give everything an 8.
It's terrible.
Can I keep drinking this easily? I could finish this glass.
Come on.
But it's the
That
finish.
finish is
It
just.
doesn't leave me with I want another pour.
Yeah, yeah.
It leaves me with that was interesting. I'm gonna move on.
No, I think
some
you'd have at
makers.
least one more pour.
I'm right now. I'm
then
like
you'd move
very
on.
close to lowering my scores right now because.
Yeah. The
Oh
finish,
man, it is just.
I hear you, dude. I'm with you. I am with
You
you.
know what it feels like? It feels like when. Do you remember when Willett Pot Reserve just went to the crapper?
Yeah.
I mean, like we were there. Like I feel
think,
like we were experiencing it in real
Our
time.
very first YouTube review ever.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
the Willett, right?
was the Willett Pot review
Yeah.
back on Bourbon Guild.
I feel like it was too.
It wasn't.
It might have not been the first one we released. I don't
It was
even
like
know
in
if
the
we released it.
90s in the beginning.
But I know it was like one of the very first we ever recorded.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
boy, it just
Yeah.
I felt it in real time.
Yeah.
So
Okay, guys, we're done with the flavor aspects. Let's move on to aesthetics and value. Aesthetics, easy 5 for me.
I gave it a 5.
It's
beautiful.
Man,
It's a beautiful
you know,
bottle.
I had it on my shelf before I
It looks
brought it
great.
here, and I was like, man, it does look good.
looks great.
I like
Stands
it.
out.
I love it.
I think it
In the
equally
crowd.
would be really cool with a glass bottle.
Yeah.
This shape with the gold and the purple
Yeah.
looks really cool. But it is very
is
much a Weller 107
beautiful.
bottle.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And you know what? The purple.
purple
Much
looks
like
cool.
Mace Windu
great.
and Samuel L. Jackson, it just works.
You mean Prince?
And Prince.
Oh,
hey,
man.
rest in
Yeah,
peace,
no,
Prince.
it's they knocked it out of the park on the design.
Maybe not the Minnesota Vikings though.
Oof.
Harsh.
Harsh.
Okay, guys, final.
John? Comment below.
Final category, value. Goose egg, 0.
Yeah, I'd land on a 1 on this. I'm tempted to give it a 0.
So as I was tasting it and I contemplated going down on all the other categories, I'll leave it, but I will bring this down to a 0 because I'm not
where you
buying
at,
this.
though?
1.
Oh.
But I'm not buying this again.
What's the value? At
There is no value.
$250,
Yeah,
dude.
this is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, you can actually get Weller 107
right.
for
I
maybe double MSRP.
I just got one last week, $56.
did.
I got one a couple weeks ago for around 60. But if you wanted to just go out and buy it on the internet, I think the cheapest you could probably find is like 140.
Yeah.
No, I found them around
150?
150.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
140.
Which is significantly cheaper than this.
Yeah.
And let's face it, much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
well, I guess the question is like,
if this
why?
is a regular release, it doesn't make any sense at this price point.
yeah, I mean, so let me ask you then,
buying
how
this?
much would you pay? What the juice inside, what does it cost?
Maker's price. $30.
30. Yeah, I'd say.
Maybe
about 30.
40
70.
with the age date.
I wouldn't be mad for what I got.
70.
I would say $30, $40.
70 and then market at 140.
No, I mean, like, look, it's
It's
30,
going to
40.
behave like Antique 107.
Wait, but
That's what it should be.
even if I were to like adjust for like,
I would have
current
priced it like
prices,
that. I get
I would have said $59.99. Okay, $59.99 in this day and age.
Yeah, but age stated, that alone is $20 more, dude.
No, but
Come on.
like
don't
even
know.
with the age statements, think about all the other age statements that have kind
Wear
of
10?
fizzled.
Yeah.
Like that have fizzled. I'm talking about fizzled, right? Think about the Bullets. Think about the Henry McKennas. Think about
10 McKenna,
yeah, all of these things that have
Yeah, but
age
those will
statements.
be
But
around the $60 price range. I think this could.
that's why I said like $59.99.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, 70, 60. Yeah,
70, dude. And then market
it could be that.
at
It could be at
140.
70. I see that.
Now I want to say like, oh, this will be your Christmas gift. No way.
Yeah.
I'm not paying
But when you're talking about
$250.
the MSRP being
You know,
3-4
Yeah, no
times
way.
what we think it should be,
Yeah,
then
no way.
you're in the realm of 0 for me. I don't know.
yeah.
Zero.
I can't see the value on
Yeah,
this. I cannot
agree.
see any value on this.
Fair.
All right, let's get our final tally. I stayed at a 73.
79.
69.
Oh, you guys were 10 points from each other. Which gives us our official Curiosity Public score for Willett 8-year wheated bourbon.
Will it score a diamond?
No, it scored exactly what I gave it, 73. It's a silver.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But boy, I don't know if I can recommend it for $250.
I mean, not at that price point, man.
I mean, I would pay for a pour. I'd pay like up to $20 to try it.
At most 20. Yeah.
That's at the high end.
I'm with you too. At most.
But if you go to a bar and it's priced for like $100, if it's priced like a $250 bottle,
that.
don't waste your money on
Don't
it.
do it. You're
It's
gonna
just
be
not worth
so sad.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Not even worth it to see how it
Again,
is.
even 20's pushing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what your
seriously,
budget
it's like
is.
15,
But yeah,
18.
I mean, stuff gets marked up when you get a pour of it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just factoring that in.
Okay, what's the most expensive, amount that you would pay for a 2-ounce pour of this?
If I'd never had it before,
Yeah, never had it before, and you're like, oh man, I am curious.
That's what I mean. 20.
no, if I'd never had it, I think I would have paid 40, 40
Yeah,
50.
see? Exactly. But that's what
40 or
I don't
50.
think
Yeah,
I would.
I would say. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, if I'd never had it and I saw it on a menu for 50 for a 2-ounce, I'd be like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
worth trying. It's worth trying.
And then you're gonna be like, oh good,
Now
I'm glad I tried it.
I
I'm
would
done.
not recommend it. If you see it in the 20 range, yeah, try it. It's worth it for the education.
I'd say even at most 30. But that's it, dude.
yeah, maybe.
You're going to pay $50
If
for
I'd
a
never
2-ounce
had it
pour?
before, yeah, dude, we are trying to experience everything. That's what we do.
I was at a
I know,
restaurant.
that's why we bought this for $250.
No, you know what? I was at a restaurant.
Why wouldn't you spend 50 to try it if that's the only way to try it?
Because it's just that one shot and depends on where I'm trying
It's
it.
2 ounces. That's a decent pour.
Yeah.
We'd share it.
Yeah, we would.
I'd give you an ounce, and I'd give
Dylan a sip.
none.
Dylan would only want a sip.
No, it wouldn't matter. I'll just get my own.
Yeah.
It's like, why am I sharing?
$50.
Oh, money talk over here, dude.
All right, enough of this. Jules, take us out.
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, let us know. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. If you want to help us out, please consider joining our membership program here on YouTube called Curiosity Private and Patreon. And we are selling that. Yeah,
No,
this
that's-
does, no, yeah.
This is
Sorry.
for sale.
T-shirts, links in the description. We have a podcast, all the major podcast platforms. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious.
If my weeder brother,
Ooh, who's that?
Ben Richards, the butcher of Bakersfield, was here, I think he would agree.
I think you would like this.
That's actually,
I think he and Jules would be.
You're right. Yeah, they're gonna be like,
They'll be the ones that like.
no, they're
this.
gonna be coming in.
Wow. We'll tease this at the end of this because I don't know exactly what the timing's going to be, but we are going to be doing a blind here, guys.
Thank you. Let's do it.
This is a proper comparison.
So stay tuned for this
Let's
video.
look it.
We may even throw something else in the mix.
Maybe.
We're going to have the weeder beater.
Sounds weird.
It does sound weird.
Count me out.
Win?
Count me out. Whatever you're planning.
Come up with a better name.
Yeah, whatever you're counting. I don't know what this is.
Whatever you're counting. Count me out.